do Democrats stand for? I don't know. You don't know. And that's a problem for the Democratic Party because that opens up a void for Republicans to say the Democrats are nothing but a bunch of commie pinko weirdos who want your daughter to have to compete in a swimming match against a 6'2" former man. The Democrats have to come up with something, and it's not about quick, clever 30-second ads. It's about a general purpose that they can talk about for 3 hours on a podcast and be likable. This is an issue that has fascinated me, and I've spent a good amount of my time for really the last 40 years of my life grappling with, because I do give the Republicans a lot of credit. They are excellent at branding, at messaging, and storytelling. And they understand there's a clear-cut message hierarchy. The conservative stands for cutting your taxes, strong defense, traditional moral values. And so it was a little Christmas tree almost. 1 point down to 3. And then you can fill it out with stories of, oh, I'm a patriot and I am a popular religion that everyone else in our town believes in. And I fought in wars and I'm a good American. And so they were very good at giving positive messages about what they believe. And they were really, really good at saying our opponents, doesn't matter how conservative or centrist the Democrat is, they were great at saying our opponent, the Democrat, is a liberal. And the liberal is going to increase your taxes, weaken defense. Back then it was the commies will come get you. Now it's the immigrants and foreigners will come get you. And they don't believe in traditional values. They want your 12-year-old son to have a sex change operation and your 12-year-old daughter to have an abortion at school, paid for by tax dollars. That was the messaging. It worked decades ago, and that discipline has continued to this very day. What's shifted is when Trump took over, he changed the brand from the word conservative to MAGA, and he tailored it to his own needs. And where he was so brilliant is understanding power of social media to enrage people. The way you get attention, the number one way to get attention is to just talk about why you hate someone and why everyone else should hate someone. No one better at that than Donald Trump. So the messaging was no longer quite as much of, here are the positive things about us. We're going to cut your taxes and we're going to strengthen defense. Spending 50% of that time and 50% on why any centrist Democrat is actually worse than Fidel Castro. His brilliance was, I'm going to spend 95% of my time. It doesn't really matter as long as I put people on the defensive and if I just sling enough mud everywhere, people might not like me, but they're really going to hate this other team over here. That is the beauty of Donald Trump and my belief as to why he rose to power and got a major party nomination, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Why he's been able to run for president 3 times, win twice, and get the popular vote once. Those are not insignificant accomplishments. Should the Democrats try to be exactly like Donald Trump and start painting their face orange and cotton candy spray paint their hair and wear bleach blonde wigs? No, that's not the part they need to emulate. But I do think they need to learn about this power and this ability to focus on shaping a worldview. What do you stand for? What's wrong with the opponents? That has got to be addressed from time to time right here on this show. I don't have every answer. I can tell you, I think the Democrats need to do something similar to the Republicans. They need a brand. They actually need a name for their brand. Conservatives did extraordinarily well with the word conservatism, the word MAGA, and the Democrats spend all their time, oh, I'm not a liberal. That's where the whole progressive came in. It's kind of like, oh, I'm not liberal. And then progressive has been tainted, and it's a constant trying to avoid labels. If you're a candidate and you say, well, I'm not really a liberal, and I'm not too progressive, I'm not too this, you end up standing for nothing.